Okay, fastball on your left, curveball on your right. So far, it looks the same. Now look at your hand. The whole point is you want to do the same thing. So when you're hitting, you're already rotating your hand. Like you want, so notice how your middle finger is like this on your fastball. Your middle finger is like that on your curveball. You want to have this with your curveball. Once you get to here, okay, I have simplified, I don't know if I've said this specifically to you, but there's two phases of throwing. This is the stride phase. Okay, front foot strike separates the stride phase from the throwing phase. This is the throwing phase. Now, the fastball on the left, your timing isn't very good because notice how your flat foot on the right and then your toes on the ground on the left. Well, you were driving your back hip through a little bit more on the left, so maybe that had to do with it. But my point is the two phases of throwing are stride phase, boom, throwing phase. Okay, so you should be doing exactly the same thing with your fastball and your curveball in the which phase? Stride phase. And then once you get here, now your hand flips into the throwing phase. Okay, also notice, like, look at the difference in your hand position with your curveball versus your fastball. Like, these shouldn't be changing. All it is a grip and then your hand getting in front of the baseball. So I know I make it sound simple. I'm not trying to suggest that it's super simple, but you are changing quite a bit in what your hand does to load your arm. So this should look the same, and now we should see a difference, which we do, but all of that stuff earlier. So you're literally in front of the baseball way too soon. You never get behind the baseball. So I don't have my gun on me today, but I guarantee you your curveball is like 20 miles an hour slower because you're never behind it. You're always just on top of it, in front of it, which is great if you finish like that, but you need to at some point get behind the baseball to start applying force to it and help generate speed. With the spin, I didn't mean velocity, I meant spin speed. So if I'm always in front of the ball, like imagine just holding the ball like a dart and throwing it. Like you have no chance. So your fingers literally have to get behind the baseball and then move to the front of it to create a lot of front spin.